Hello everyone. Well, nothing going on during the day today in southern Wisconsin, but tonight a warm front lifts over us, and then tomorrow afternoon a cold front works over us, so the active weather continues. We will certainly enjoy the quiet weather while it's here. We're starting at 8 a.m. this morning, mostly cloudy skies and a light breeze out there, gusts around 15 miles per hour. And it looks like there might be a brief window where we're going to have partly cloudy skies around lunchtime, but I do think it's going to be brief. The clouds will temporarily break up, but then they're going to fill right back in. And it looks like we're largely back to mostly cloudy skies by 3 o'clock this afternoon. And I actually think the winds are going to drop a little bit more. About 3 o'clock this afternoon when we're hitting our high temperatures, winds are only going to be around 5 miles per hour, so absolutely no wind chill factor to worry about. And above normal temperatures for this time. Your normal highs are in the mid to upper 30s. Instead, most of us low to mid 40s. Maybe some in the northern part of the area getting stuck in the upper 30s, but I do think places like Beaver Dam, that's going to be the minority. Low to mid 40s are going to be common. And again, feeling pretty good considering there's not going to be much wind. Now notice still dry at 3 o'clock, but I do have to mention beginning around 6 o'clock, primarily in the western part of the area, a few stray rain showers starting to pop up because at this point, temperatures are still warm enough in the low 40s, upper 30s for it to be rain. But by 9 o'clock, notice a little bit more showing up. Still isolated. I still think more are going to be dry at 9 o'clock than seeing activity. Notice still more in the western part of the area, largely dry in the eastern half of the area. And now we're talking about a rain-snow mix. If temperatures are in the low to mid 30s, more likely to be snow. But if temperatures are in the upper 30s, probably leaning more on the rain side. Now, by midnight, I think this is going to be the start of the scattered activity. Now, I think everyone has an equal chance, west or east across southern Wisconsin, of seeing mostly snow, because temperatures coming down a little bit more in the mid to low 30s. But right next to the lake, it's going to be a little bit tougher to see snow because those temperatures are going to be stubborn to drop. So it may just stay a rain-snow mix, especially for places like Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha, but most of us are probably going to get in on the snow. And it looks like the scattered activity is mainly going to be about a 6-hour window from about midnight tonight until 6 a.m. because check out 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, the activity out of here. So good timing for the morning commute. And if you're wondering about how much snow we're going to see tonight as this warm front lifts over us, it's not going to be much. At the most, we're talking about a couple spots, maybe seeing a half an inch. Most of us are going to see less than that. I've got to say, some could miss out on the snow completely, especially to the south and east where temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer. And we can't stop here because now we got to talk about the cold front. So notice it is dry at 7 a.m., but I do have to mention activity already coming back to the northwestern part of the area by 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, based on the latest timing on this cold front, I do think most of us are going to have an opportunity to warm up in the afternoon. So now we're taking a look at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and now you're starting to see the temperature variations. So I do think a lot of us are going to reach the upper 40s, low 50s for highs tomorrow, the exception being the northern part of the area. That's where we may only reach the low 40s before the cold front starts to push in. Ahead of this cold front, along the cold front, and right behind the cold front, it's going to get breezy, so there is going to be more wind around tomorrow in the afternoon hours than today. We're talking about gusts probably reaching about 25 miles per hour. That's probably where they'll peak right as the cold front comes in. And again, by 3 o'clock, again, that cold front right on the doorstep in Madison. So by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, initially, again, with temperatures in the upper 40s, the chance of rain coming back was probably still completely dry in the southeastern part of the area. And I do think it's mainly between 3 and 7 o'clock that most of us are going to see this cold front, because now we're looking at 7 o'clock and look how the temperature dropping for Racine and Kenosha as well, and now pretty uniform across the area, just ranging from the mid-30s to the low 40s. And notice on the back side of the cold front, yeah, still talking about snow, temperatures coming down, but not much. Again, it looks like less rain and snow with the cold front than with the warm front. So we're really just talking about isolated activity from lunchtime tomorrow, starting to the north and west, and then continuing through the early evening hours. It looks like I think all of the activity will come to an end probably by 10 o'clock Wednesday evening.